Oh, yeah, of course.
Yeah.
I know there's a constituency for this, but I'm not just pandering to you. Yes, I'm treading on thin ice here, I guess. But I treaded on thin ice at Harvard. Here's what I want to say in case any of this gets to the. I really deeply respect your chancellor. I think he's a great man and a great thinker, and he happens to be a friend as well. But here's a fact. They say, well, we've got to safeguard the endowment. Yes, of course. What sector of the economy has been by far the poorest performing sector in the entire S&P 500 or Dow Jones or NASDAQ for more than 10 years? Fossil fuels. People who've stayed in fossil fuels because they're standing on principle to defend the endowment have lost their shirts on it. The overall return in fossil fuel stocks has been negative for quite a few years now. In renewable energy stocks, the last few years has gone up 531%. We're in the early stages of a sustainability revolution. This revolution has the scale of the Industrial Revolution coupled with the speed of the digital revolution. And even as young as you are, you can probably remember some of the disruptive consequences when different sectors of the economy digitized. Well, this is even more disruptive than that. And it's positive, it's good. But those who believe that they can just wait this out and good old fossil fuel stocks will come through for us in the end, they're nuts. They're nuts. It's like the people that held on to subprime mortgages. We now have a subprime carbon bubble to the tune of $22 trillion, 28 trillion in known, already recovered fossil fuel reserves, coal, oil, gas, and 22 trillion of that 28 will never be burned. And that's not just me saying that. That's the International Energy Agency. It's the Intergovernmental Panel on Climate Change. It's really what the stock market is also saying now. And they have had a concerted strategy, many of them, of lying to the American people in advertisements and advertorials to disguise the truth. ExxonMobil's out there implying that 90% of all the emissions can be captured by carbon capture and sequestration. Well, that's not true. Maybe at some point in the future we can wave a magic wand and we'll have some such solution. But we've got solutions that work right now. And those who continue investing in fossil fuels and pretending that they can ignore the market realities are going to continue losing money. Now the relationships and the friendships and the force of inertia where this pattern has been established for so long, it's kind of scary to get away from that. But the ones that cut the cord and went away from it, they have benefited financially. The other argument for staying in the fossil fuel stocks is, we'll be able to argue with them. We'll be able to go to the annual general meetings and persuade them to change. Does Vanderbilt do that? How many shareholder resolutions have been introduced?
Zero.
Well, I don't want to put fuel on that fire here, actually. I guess that's not a credible statement. I just did so. But I will say, in response to your question, the same thing that I said to President Bacow at Harvard. Look, even in the terms of your own argument, it makes no sense. You need to go with the tide of history and not try to be like King Canute and command the tides to stop. Anyway, I've gotten into enough trouble here.
20 students in the audience today seeking to ask you that question. And you did recruit us in 2019 at Harvard when you said divest. We are here with you and we will continue advocating, actually A lot of the students in this room are going next week to a faculty senate meeting to introduce a divestment resolution.
Oh, good, good.
So thank you so much for your leadership. We really appreciate it.
I don't want to encourage a repetition of whoever it was that hacked into I'm against hacking. Whoever the university site and put up a phony, a letter purporting to be from me calling on the university to divest. My staff said, we've got to do something about that. I said, nah, it's okay. Anyway, thank you very much, and keep up the work. Now, why only 20?
I don't know.
Yeah, where are you guys? Come on, let's go.
I respect what you're doing and trying to persuade Vanderbilt. I'll say again, the climate policies that Vanderbilt has put in place are very respectable in so many ways. They've done so many good things, and they've gone about it in a thoughtful way, but not where divestment is concerned, and not where taking money from some of them, the fossil companies, is concerned. And there are some of the greatest institutions in the entire world are still in the same situation because we're in this transition. So maintain your respect for the leadership of this great institution. It really is a wonderful place, and engage respectfully. And you've got logic on your side. You've got the numbers on your side. I wish you well. And I've gone over time, so I apologize.
Thank you.
Thank you.